Hey guys! So today my camera was not working during class, so I'm going to video this just for you right now. I'm not really sure if you can see this or if it's backwards on your screen. So once I post this and you guys watch it, let me know please so I can figure out how to flip the camera. Okay, alright, so this is the packet that that you were given when you picked up your Chromebook last week. So we're going to go over the first 2 pages of it together. So what I would like for you to do is just hit pause on the recording, on the video, go make sure you have your packet, and then come back and then hit play again. Okay? Alright, so on the first page with reading on it, the first page was math, and then on the second page, this is where we're at. It says read the story, then answer the questions. I'm going to flip my light, just 1 second. There we go. Thank you. That's better. Alright, it says, once there were 2 frogs who lived in a marsh. On a very hot summer day, the marsh dried up. The frogs had to look for another place to live. After some time, they found a deep well. What a nice, cool, damp spot, said one frog. Let us jump in and make ourselves at home. The other frog was wiser. Not so fast, dear friend. What if this well dries up like the marsh? How would we ever get out again? So the first question wants to know, what is the moral of the story? And what that means when it asks for the moral of the story is that it wants to know, what is it that the person who wrote it, the author, what are they wanting you to learn from this story? So was it A, a penny saved is a penny earned? B, look before you leap? Or C, slow and steady wins the race? What do you guys think? If I'm thinking about this, I don't think that there is anything in this story that makes me think about saving money or saving a toy or saving some clothes. There's nothing in this story that makes me think the saying a penny saved is a penny earned would relate to that at all. Look before you leap. Okay, well, we know they're frogs, so they leap, right? But is that what they're talking about? Up here, they're looking for a new place to go, and they find this nice, damp, cool spot that's deep in the well. And so this one frog was like, hey, let's go, let's jump in. But the other frog was like, wait, not so fast. We might want to think about this, because if it dries out, then we're going to be stuck down there. So this kind of makes me think that the second frog, he was doing that. He was looking before he leaped. He was thinking about what's going to happen at the end if I jump in here. Am I going to be safe? So that's a possible answer. The third one is slow and steady wins the race. So when I'm thinking about that, I think about like the turtle and the rabbit, the tortoise and the hare story, how the turtle may have been slow, but he just kept on going. He just kept walking. He kept on with his steady pace, and he finally won the race. That does not really make me think anything in this story. Like, there's nothing in this story where the characters are continuing to go on. Like, they're not jumping in the well over and over and over again. They're only doing it one time. So I think that the best answer choice was B, to look before you leap. The second question, what is the point of a fable? So this is a fable, and a fable, I said, is something that teaches you, the story teaches you a lesson. The moral of the story is the lesson. So what's the point of a fable? To teach a lesson, to change the reader's mind about something, or to give you directions? Which one do you think? If it has a moral, it's trying to teach you a lesson. Okay. All right, so I need to go back to my computer and pull the page up so we can do the bottom half of the page, so I will be right back. Okay, so on this part of the paper, it says write each word from the word bank under the word that has the same vowel sound. What are vowels? Vowels are these special letters inside words. We have A, E, I, O, and U. There's only 5 that are vowels all the time. A, E, I, O, and U. Okay? They always have 2 different sounds. There's the short sound, like ah, eh, and or there's the long vowel sound, A, E, I, O, U. And if you heard that, you say, oh, the long vowel sound is just the name of the letter, A, E, I, O, U. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to look at these words in this box. We have 8 words in the box. And we're going to say the words, and we're going to think, which word does it match with the vowel sound? Does it match the word nose sound, where you hear the O? Or does it match pop, where you hear ah? Okay? So, we have the words coat, rock, drove, rope, fox, those, job, and top. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say one word with each of these words, and I want you to really listen to see, do you hear O or do you hear ah? Okay? So I have coat, nose, coat, pop. Which one has the same vowel sound? Coat goes with nose. Good. So I'm going to write it right here on the line. Okay. The next one is rock. Rock, nose. Rock, pop. Which one do you think that would go with? It's going to go with pop because they both have the ah sound in the middle. Here's the part that's similar. We have the ah in pop, and we have the ah in rock. Just like over here, we have the O in nose and the O in coat. Let me get a new marker because this one's dried out. Alright, so the next word we have is drove. Drove, nose, drove, pop. It's going to go over here with nose and coat. They all say O. Rope, nose, rope, pop. Rope also has that long O sound, so it's also going to go over here. Okay, we have fox, nose, fox, pop. That one's different. This one is going to go over here with pop because it says ah. Those, nose, those, pop. Okay, good job. It's going to go over here. All of these words on this side have the long O sound. We have O with an E at the end of it, O with an E at the end of it, and O with the E at the end of it. This is kind of a clue that when you have a silent E at the end of the word, that O is going to say its name. Okay? We have 2 more words. We have job, nose, job, pop. It's going to go right here. last word is top. Top, nose, top, pop. Okay, nice job. So you're going to flip one page that's just math, and then you'll go to the fourth page. And we're going to do one more set today. I'll be right back. So you're going to flip this page and go to this page. We'll have to go back and do this page. I didn't realize that was there. I skipped over that this morning. Alright, so we're going to read each sentence, and if the underlined word is spelled correctly, we're going to circle the yes. If the word is not spelled correctly, we're going to circle the no. Okay, so our first word is brave, blue, class, helpful, light, stuff, and she. So, Uma is a very brave girl. Do you think that's spelled correctly? If I'm just looking at this word, I know that when you have the vowels, A, E, I, O, and U, and when they're by themselves, like the A is, there's no silent E at the end of it. There's not two vowels beside each other. Almost all the time, not always, almost all the time, that vowel is going to be the short sound. It's going to say ah. Okay? So if I'm looking at this word, brave, does that sound right? Uma is a very brave girl. I know that word is supposed to say brave. So that is not spelled correctly. There's something wrong with it. What do you think is wrong with it? What's missing? We have to write a silent E at the end of the word brave to make the A say its name. Uma is a very brave girl. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. Well, I know that OO together says ooh, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. I think blue is spelled B-L-U-E, the color blue. So that is not spelled correctly. Those girls were in my class. You guys think, is it spelled correctly or not? I don't see anything to fix on it. It is spelled correctly. Gina is a very helpful friend. Well, I know help is spelled correctly. And I know the suffix full is F-U-L. So helpful is spelled correctly. I turned off the light. It is spelled correctly. This glue is sticky stuff. Now that doesn't look right to me. What do you think's wrong with it? I think it needs two F's. There needs to be another F at the end. You got to double that consonant. So it is not spelled correctly. Is she coming with us? I know that when you have two E's together, it does say E, but I don't think this word needs it. This is one of the words that when you only have one vowel, it still says the long sound. Because it's at the end of the word, like he, she, we, me. Those all say E at the end. So we need to take one of those E's off. It is not spelled correctly. Okay, so that's all we're going to do on the packet for today. So you can go ahead and close that and put it away. What we're going to do now is I'm going to read you a book. I wanted to put it up on the board so it would be nice and big so you could see it. But in order for me to do that, I have to stand back by my computer. And if I stand back by my computer, you can see the book, but you won't be able to hear me reading the book. So I'm just going to stand up here and read it to you and hold up in front of the camera. Okay, and I hope that you can see it that way. Before I do, I want to remind you to make sure that you have a whiteboard for your phonics lesson later. If you do not have one, you probably need to go out and get one. They sell them at the dollar store. If you do not have one and you can't go get one, if you let me know, I have whiteboards here that you can have to use for the school year, but you'll need to be able to come by and pick it up. Okay? I'm going to go get the book. I'll be right back. Alright, so the book that we are going to read today is There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed Some Books. There was an old lady who swallowed some books. I don't know why she swallowed those books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pen. She was happy again when she swallowed that pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a pencil case. Without leaving a trace, she swallowed that pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a ruler. She couldn't look cooler swallowing that ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a folder. She didn't feel any older when she swallowed the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed some chalk. She didn't balk when she swallowed that chalk. She swallowed the chalk to decorate the folder. She swallowed the folder to protect the ruler. She swallowed the ruler to measure the pencil case. She swallowed the pencil case to hold the pen. She swallowed the pen to write in the books. I don't know why she swallowed the books, but she didn't get any looks. There was an old lady who swallowed a bag. She didn't brag when she swallowed that bag. The old lady didn't fuss when around the corner came a big yellow school bus. She started a cheer that she could not hold back, and out popped her brand new backpack. Have a great school year. Okay, so here's what I want you to do today. You are going to take your composition book. Oops. It looks like this. It could be any color. It doesn't matter. It has like the bound sides. If you don't have one of these, you do need to get 3 of them. But if you don't have one today, you can just use a regular piece of paper. I dropped my remote. What you're going to do on your paper, you're going to write today's date on the top. Today is 8/20, okay? Make sure you write it on the top corner over here. See how the red line is right here? The red line is always going to be on the left side of your paper. If you're using regular notebook paper, you're going to have the 3 holes on this side. It goes on the left side, okay? See how I have it? This is your left hand. Them on the left side. Alright, so you're going to take your paper, you're going to put your date on here. You are going to write 2 sentences today. Okay, so here's your assignment. You're going to write 2 sentences. And remember, a sentence is a complete thought, okay? You can't just say taco. That's not a sentence. You can't just say the dog. That's not a sentence. You have to tell me who and what they did. Okay, that's a sentence. All sentences have to start with a capital letter at the beginning. Okay. Sentences also have to end with something. What do you think they have to end with? Does it always have to be a period? It could be a period. It could be one of these. You guys see what that is? Let me make it really big. What's that? A question mark. It could also end with one of those. So it doesn't always have to be a period. It could be a period, a question mark, or an exclamation point. And all of those things together are called punctuation. Every sentence has to end with punctuation. Okay, so you're going to write 2 sentences tonight. Use a capital letter. Use punctuation in both sentences. Okay? Your 2 sentences are going to be, you're going to tell me 2 things that you want to learn about this year. Okay, now it does not have to be about reading stuff. If you have something that you want to learn about in math, you can write about that. If it's something you want to learn about in science or social studies, you can write about that. Okay, it does not have to be about reading. I just want to know 2 things that you were interested in learning about this year. Okay? All right. Remember, 2 sentences, capital letters, punctuation, 2 things that you want to learn about this year. All right? And what you are going to do is I'm going to create a Google assignment on the classroom. You can either take a picture of what you wrote and upload it to me, or you can type it out to me if you want to do that. Okay? But I do want you to write it in your journal first. I want you to practice writing. Got it? Okay. All right, so that is all that we have for today. We are going to officially start our Wit and Wisdom lessons on Monday. So tomorrow we'll go over some more of the work packet. We'll do some more read alouds, and then on Monday we will start with our Wit and Wisdom lessons for real, and then phonics will begin on August 31st. So we'll have another week of just phonics review and things like that. And Miss Goodman is out until next Wednesday. So tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, you will not have science or social studies lessons to watch. She will be back on Wednesday, where she will record a lesson and then post it for you to watch on Thursday. Okay? All right, so this is Wednesday's lesson, so you're going to watch it on Thursday. So you guys are always going to have to watch the lesson that I did the day before. Remember, if you have any questions, you can message me on the Google Classroom. You can send me an email. And starting next week, we are all going to have you guys logged into the Class Dojo for us to be able to talk to your parents as well. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed the read aloud today, and I will see you tomorrow.